Hey, what's up YouTubers, and welcome back to another Todd E. Walnuts video. Today I got a stack of goodies to share with you that I picked up from Vinegar Syndrome over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to go through and show you guys some pretty cool movies. I also got a new PlayStation 5 game, so I'll talk a little bit about that. I'll share the link for my gaming channel if you're interested in checking that out, so do check that down below. And the ladies are joining me today, so kick back, get yourself relaxed, get a beverage and a snack, and let's check out some Vinegar Syndrome movies. The first title here is called The Boogeyman, and this is a Blu-ray and 4K of the movie. This is an upgrade for me. I only have the DVD of this, so this is a perfect upgrade. I get the Blu-ray and the 4K now. Check out that slipcover, beautiful. I like that purple and the black when it kind of blends together. It looks really good. And then I did flip the cover. That is the original cover. I have that on the DVD case. You can see here on the inside, on the left, you get the Blu-ray. And then you get the Ultra HD Blu-ray, which is the 4K. And then the reversible cover is just the same exact image that is on the slipcover. So this is a movie from 1980. It's 82 minutes running time. And I was very glad to pick this up. It's a pretty decent little slasher. It's a little bit better than middle of the road to me. I'd say it's about a 6.5 out of 10. That is The Boogeyman. Now, I do love Vinegar Syndrome. I think they're a great company. I think a lot of the movies that they put out are movies that most of you out there watching this would never know about unless they put it out. I know some of you guys think that you're some kind of horror experts, but I guarantee you most of the movies they put out you probably have never watched before. But they're getting into the habit lately of re-releasing the same titles already. So this is an alternate slipcover for Hell Comes to Frogtown. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Of course, I'm a sucker, and you can see that because I bought this. But just a couple of years ago, they came out with this beautiful edition with this kind of gimmicky slip box for the same exact movie. There's nothing different about the Amaray case that came with this one. It's the exact same thing for this. The only thing that's different is the slipcover, and this was a limited variant cover. And so I'm sitting here telling you guys I don't really care when companies do that. I don't care for that, but here I am buying it, so it is what it is, I guess. But I think they could have probably rescued another movie instead of re-releasing this again. That's just my opinion. I love the company. I mean, that's just one of the few negative things I have to say about it. But let's take a look here at this slipcover. So you may, if you're interested in this, you may want to go over to their website and grab it. There's only a few left. When I say a few, there's probably a couple hundred left. And this was a couple weeks ago when I found this. So, or when I looked at it, I knew this was out. I just, when I looked at the count, it was down to like maybe, I don't know, a couple hundred or a few hundred left. So that will definitely sell out at some point here in the near future. The next title here is called Flesh and Fantasy. Now that's what I'm talking about. This is a movie I've never seen before, and I'm glad to pick it up. This is a Universal movie. You can see the back of the slipcover there. And then you can tell that this is kind of a golden age of Hollywood movie. As Barbara Stanwyck Edward G. Robinson, and others. And this movie came out in 1943. It is Region A, locked, 94 minutes running time. And this is an anthology. It says a trilogy of tales of love and death. First, a drowning during a Mardi Gras leads to a bitter woman's masked reckoning. Next, an upstanding citizen is driven to madness and murder by a palm reader's prophecy. Finally, a circus tightrope walker is haunted by the dreams of a mysterious woman and his own death. So this is a beautiful release, and I'm all for releasing some of these older movies, these obscure movies that we haven't seen before. So this was an easy grab for me. That's Flesh and Fantasy. The next one here is another duplicate. They released this one already a few years back. And this is a twin billing of Battle for the Lost Planet and Mutant War. The only thing that they changed was the slipcover. This is what the Amaray case looks like. This was the reversible cover. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo. And I will show you the duplicate, which I also own. This one was also very limited. The supply is dwindling. You may want to jump on it if you want it. This was the first release, so it came with this slipcover. Put that there side by side. I like the first release. And then here I have the reversible cover flipped. And then if you look on the inside, you can see that exact cover, exactly the same cover. There's nothing different about the movies. There's no extra features. They're both Blu-ray DVD combos. The only difference is it has a different slipcover. That's it. So that's Battle for the Lost Planet and Mutant War. So I have a few more to show, but before I get into those, I do want to take a minute here to talk a little bit about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game that came out about a week or two ago, I think. I just got mine recently. And this is the PS5 version. And I want to encourage you guys to check the link down below and check out my second channel. I'm looking to grow that channel a little bit more. I'd like to get to 1,000 subs. I'm sitting at about 300, I think. So I have a long ways to go, so you could help me grow. I'll show a little appreciation to the channel, and I would appreciate that. I would say I'm not a very good gamer. Some people say I'm decent, but I just do it for the fun, you know. So I have a small following. There's a small group of people who watch, and they come and they chat. They hang out in the chat, and sometimes they talk more in the chat than they do to me playing the game, which is completely fine. I enjoy that. So come on over, spend a little time with me sometimes, and when I'm gaming, and you can laugh at me when I'm playing, or encourage me, or even maybe join me in some of the games. There's multiplayer games that I play, and you can actually join the world that I'm in and play right along with me. I purposely avoided any of the trailers, any of the live play that some of the other YouTubers are doing, just because I don't want to have any spoilers. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm not really expecting a lot. This is the same company that did it's in my player right now. I uploaded all the software and all that. When you get a new game in a PlayStation 5 or any console for that matter, sometimes you have to put the game in and let it update some of the files and all that stuff, whatever. I'm not a techie, so. But it did. I put it in, and like 15 minutes later, everything was uploaded and ready to go. So I may pop in a little bit tonight and give this a spin just to check it out. But more than likely, you'll find me on weekends sometimes, like a Friday night or a Saturday night. I'll play for a couple of hours. So do go check out that link down below. I encourage you to come over, help me grow, show me a little support, and hit the subscribe button. Help me get to 1,000. So this is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Check out that art, by the way. That's amazing. There's the hitchhiker. There's Drayton Sawyer. There's Bubba. There's the house in the back. So this is the same company that made the Friday the 13th game a few years ago, which I thought was pretty awful. It was a really really bad game. I'm hoping this one's I don't think it could be any worse. So I'm hoping it's a fun game. The next one here is a little box set called the Apocalypse Tetralogy, and I've never heard that term before. Tetralogy means a 4-movie series. I've only ever heard it called a quadrilogy. I've never heard tetralogy, but apparently it's a thing. And this is from a Polish director named, I'm going to probably butcher this, but I'm going to give it a spin. I'm going to say it's Piotr Zulkin. So it comes in a hard shell, really nice, kind of vibrant yellow, and it almost looks like it's orange, but it's red. And then you have that black and white TV with the eyes staring at you. Haven't watched any of these yet. Comes with a book, and we'll go through that in a minute. But man, this thing is really vibrant. You get all kinds of colors popping here. Oh, it's a slipcover. Okay, I thought it was a digipack. So you do get a really beautiful slipcover. These are the 4 movies. You get Gaga, Obi Oba, Life Goes On. Then you got Gollum and War of the Worlds. And I gotta flip the cover. So let's take a look here at the back, because I don't know anything about these movies. It looks like they were made from 1980 through 1985. It has a combined running time of 363 minutes. It is all region. And special features and info, you get a 2-disc region-free Blu-ray set with newly restored by Vinegar Syndrome from existing studio masters. Commentary tracks, brand new commentary tracks, and they have some pretty good bonus features. This looks pretty good. A 40-page perfect bound book, they're calling it. And you can see here that Gollum came out in 1980. It is in Polish audio with, I believe, English subtitles, but it doesn't say that. I'm hoping, because I don't speak Polish. The War of the Worlds Next Century from 1981 is also in Polish. Obi Oba, The End of Civilization from 1984 is also in Polish. And Gaga, Glory to the Heroes, 1985, 84 minutes running time. It is in Polish. I don't see anywhere where it says, oh, right there it does say English subtitles. So that's good. Okay, and then to pop it open, you get 2 movies per Blu-ray. It looks like it's dusty, but that's just the design of the packaging here. Because even on the slipcover, it looked like it was dusty, but that's just part of it. And then on the second disc here, you get Obi Oba and Gaga. And then the reversible cover just looks like the slip box. So if anybody has seen these by now, I know you haven't before this, I guarantee that. And then there's going to be somebody out there that says this is their favorite movie of all time. But I'm on to you YouTubers out there. But yeah, if you watch this since Vinegar Syndrome has put it out and you want to talk a little bit about it in the comments section, go ahead and do that. Just kind of leave out the spoilers, please. I almost forgot to go through the book. So we have to do that really quick in honor of Piotr. We'll go through this book here. So you get some pretty high quality, thick pages. Looks like there's lots of write-ups. Ooh, what was that? Looks like it's pretty gory. Is that a cut off arm? It looks like it. So that is the tetralogy. I'm going to continue to call it quadrilogy, but there it is right there. This next one here was the one I anticipated the most. This is the one I'm really looking forward to diving into. This is Villages of the Damned, and this is 3 horrors from Spain. That looks amazing. It comes in this thick hardshell box. This was very limited too, and it was getting down to just a couple hundred left, if that, and I haven't checked it in about a week or so. So you may want to hop over to Vinegar Syndrome and check it out if you're interested. So here's the slipcover. And here is the Amore case with the movies. So before we get inside, let's take a look at this beautiful artwork. It looks great. I think 2 of the 3 of these are in Spanish audio. So you get The Forest of the Wolf from 1970. It's 90 minutes running time, and that is in Spanish mono. Then you get The Sky is Falling from 1975. 94 minutes running time. That one is in English. And then you get Beatriz from 1976. And that is also in Spanish mono. And you get a little bit here, a little bit of info on the bottom about the special features info. And then you have 2 movies per disc. Or is it? Yeah, you get 2 right there with the Spanish titles. So you get 2 on this disc and 1 on that disc. It's a trilogy. And then you get a beautiful book. The reversible cover was just that image, so I like to keep it like that. I like to have both images available right away. And then here's the book. Beautiful. Bonita. A bonita señorita. See, I'm ready for this. I don't need any stinking subtitles. Beautiful book though, really cool set. I'm digging these Spanish horror films. I think they're excellent. Again, if you have seen any of these, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. So this is Villages of the Damned. This is a Spanish trilogy, 3 horrors from Spain. The next one is another kind of a gimmicky box. This one is from Lamberto Bava, the son of Mario Bava. This is called A Blade in the Dark. And it's got this box set that kind of pulls apart at the seams here. Oops, almost dropped it. But you have it just kind of pulls off as like a slice, like it was sliced, or like a door opening, I guess. And it's really thick, and it has a pretty gory image on the back. You can see that a hand got completely just shredded with a knife. And then you have slipcover, which looks amazing. I like those bright, vibrant colors with the dark background. It looks really good. Big fan of that. And this is the 4K, and I believe there's a Blu-ray. Actually, I think there's 4 discs in here, if I'm not mistaken. I looked through here already. So let's see. So disc 1, let me see if I can get that glare off of there. Disc 1 is the 4K, and it's the 109-minute extended Italian TV edit. And disc 2 is also 4K. It's the 97-minute theatrical edit. Disc 4 is a Blu-ray disc, which contains the 109-minute Italian TV edit. And Blu-ray 2 is the 97-minute theatrical edit. The movie came out in 1983. So there's a 109 minute and a 97 minute cut of the film. And it comes on this swing tray. I'm a big fan of that. I like how those look. I like the black 4K cases. So there you have the two 4K discs right here, the 109 minute and the 97 minute. And the same thing, you have the 109 minute Blu-ray and the 97 minute Blu-ray. And the inside is a little bit different. Oh no, it's just a reversible cover that looks like this. So I'm going to keep it like this, I think. I like that cover. And then it has a pretty nice book again. Probably about 40 pages again. It seems to be their sweet spot. I do have this movie on DVD, and it is a pretty good slasher. It's pretty wet. There's a lot of blood in the movie. So that is a Blade in the Dark 4-disc set. Comes with that nice slipcover and this nice hard outer box. If you're interested, I would go check it out soon on the Vinegar Syndrome website. I think they're getting right down to the nitty-gritty with this one, so you might want to get it before it's too late. And the next one, which was also right down to just like a couple hundred, if that, was the Amityville Horror on 4K. This was a definite must-own for me. This was a must upgrade. I don't plan on upgrading a lot of 4K. I'm kind of against that actually, but this is one I definitely wanted in 4K. I think this one in 4K looks great. The Shining in 4K looks great. Suspiria in 4K looks great. There's the back cover with the inverted cross and all those flies when the priest goes in there and gets his hand all smashed up in the window. There's the cover. This is a classic, 1979. This is Region A. It's a 4K upgrade. I know people have been telling me, oh, 4K is all region. I don't know if it is or not. I have an all region player, so I don't know if something gets blocked, but it says here on the back it's Region A locked. I don't know why they would put that if it was all region, but this is the 118 minute length. It's almost 2 hours. 2 minutes away from 2 hours. This is a great movie. Loosely based on a true story. Very loosely based. So there is the Blu-ray and there is the 4K. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So that is the little haul I have. I'll do a quick recap and then we'll end the video. So we have the Apocalypse tetralogy, Villages of the Damned, 3 horrors from Spain, Hell Comes to Frogtown, which I already owned, Flesh and Fantasy, the Amityville Horror 4K, Hell Comes to Frogtown, the Boogeyman, Battle for the Lost Planet, and Mutant War, Battle for the Lost Planet and Mutant War, which I had already, and a Blade in the Dark. And don't forget to pop over to my gaming channel and throw me a sub. It's free. You don't even have to watch that much if you don't want to. Just help my channel grow. I'd like to get to 1,000. I'd like to get this channel to 10,000. I'm about 500 away. And I'd like to get my gaming channel to 1,000. I'm about, I don't know, 700 away. So, and for the ladies, Miss Hannah and Miss Heidi, I'm your boy Toddy Walnuts. As always, thank you for watching. I always look forward to your comments, so if you want to comment on this, shoot one down below. Take care, and I'll catch you guys later.